unplugged here. It's May 2nd, 2025. I was going live to show you what I've been doing at the homestead. So every spring, because you know the water comes off that giant hill and that giant hill. So every spring I have to clean the rock up the sidewalk, edge along here with a shovel. I don't have a weed eater. I just do it all by hand. And hopefully when the water runs down, it usually works. All the rocks will come down and go in that ditch. But look, that's all out of the driveway from the rain washing. And that's accumulation. That's not from just today. But yeah, there was bricks all along this side, and there were bricks all along this side. Well, all the bricks along this side, the previous tenant took them all out and put some flowers in here. But it kind of helped to, keep the water from, I'm tired. Keep the water from getting in underneath the porch and crap. Anyway, I think it's azalea. I always get it wrong. I think it's an azalea. I want to call it a rhododendron. But yeah, someone planted it for Mom years ago. See, it's blooming. We've had so many storms. We've had, I call them monsoons. And there's an iris. More to bloom. I mowed yesterday. You have to mow every week now because of all the rain. And I edged all along here so those stupid water bamboo don't encroach onto my property. And I don't catch my head on them. I managed to pull one of those limbs down from this old tree. See, nobody takes care of that property over there. They have a for sale sign, but it's laying on the ground. It fell over. Actually, the city came and mowed. And it fell over, and then nobody put it back up. But yeah, I mowed yesterday. Whew, I missed a patch right there. And it looks like the Rose of Sharon might make a comeback. I thought I killed it. It's got some green on it, some buds. I thought I destroyed it. I can't go too far down the yard or the line will cut out. But yeah, yesterday was a bad day. Yesterday was the anniversary of Charlie's death, and it was my sister Vicky's birthday. So yeah, it was a bad day yesterday. Needless to say, I was sad and angry. It was awful. But yeah, this is a white lilac. It doesn't smell like the purple does. It looks purple now, but it turns white. It's supposed to be a miniature bush, and it just grew and grew. It was up above. It was touching the spout, or the, what is that that goes around the frickin' house? Jeez. Anyways, it was touching that. Got her. And I trimmed it down. It looks like I have to trim it again. And it ruined the screen that was in this kitchen window. Had a whole bunch of black crap on it, and I couldn't get it off. But you're not going to be able to see that hole. After this live's over, I'll put a picture of it if you can't see it. But maybe if I walk, oh look, there's another shingle. Maybe if I walk down here, you can see it. But this is the purple lilac, and it smells so good. Oh my goodness. Last year I didn't get a lot of blooms. I had trimmed it 2 years ago. They say it takes 2 years after you trim it. I don't know who they are and if they're right, but that's what they say. But I noticed a lot of blooms on it this year too. But I want to show you this hole. The roofer, good thing I have homeowners insurance. They sent, there's a shingle right there. They sent a person over. Oh, you can see it from here. They sent a person over to do an evaluation. And yeah, they said, it's where that mast is. They call it a mast, like a mast on a boat. Where the electricals go through and the soffit there. Yeah, they said that Raccoon did that. Anyways, my insurance covers it, so I'm gonna get a roof put on. And I just signed the contract today with a company, and my insurance will cover it. So yay, I'm so happy about that. Let's zoom in all the way. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, I'll film the roofers when they're here. But that's what's been going on in my world, my neck of the woods. They're gonna do the garage, all the roofs. The one way up there, they're gonna put a boot on the mast. They're gonna a whole bunch of stuff. One guy said he was just gonna take the shingles off, replace any bad wood, put more shingles on. But this second guy that came and gave an estimate, he said it's a little higher. My insurance covers it minus $100. And the other guy, well, one of the bids was $5,900, and the other bid was $65, I think. But yeah, my insurance is gonna cover it. But yeah, they're gonna put a new vent too. What did they say? The new vent for what? I think, was it the bathroom or the attic? I'm not sure, but they're gonna put a new vent on the one I went with. It's a company from around here. Then I'll have a new roof here too, so I can sit out there and not get rained on. But thank God, I mean, you pay it every month. And I never think of the name of this one either. Purple. Climbs up the, I gotta get my glasses. They're on the front porch because I can't see. There's a robin. But yeah, I'll be 69 this month. So I used to be able to mow this yard and take one break. I'd mow down right where that robin is and then do the lower 40 after a break. Well, this year I had to take 3 breaks. I just went to hell after Charlie passed. I need to get back in the gym. I haven't been in the gym for a while. I'm supposed to pull these up by the roots. Never just, see, you gotta pull them up by the roots, never just, the dandelions, never just break them off. Anywho, that's what's been going on with me. Yeah, I've been so worried about it. It happened April 29th. This is how long it's taken. And then I called Ryan, my insurance guy, today, and I said, I haven't received that check yet. He said, yeah, I've been busy, sorry, but I put it in the mail. The check's in the mail. So, let me get my glasses so I can read comments. I think the kitties are sleeping. They were out earlier with me. They like to hang out with me. But it's 71 now. It was 75 earlier. It got a little too hot for them, so they wanted back in. Okay. Hi, Julie. Julie Hoskins. Shout out to Julie Hoskins. Hoskins? Am I saying that right? Los Angeles, California. Nice. Ah, love LA. Hi, Julie. Hi. Planta? Hi, Chris. Newberry. So where are you guys all from? What's your temperature like? Where you're at, your weather, I guess. Yeah, it was 75 and it's 71 now, but there's a slight breeze, so it's not too bad. Yeah, so May, this month is suicide prevention month, so spread that, please. Share it on all your socials. And, my son committed suicide a year ago yesterday. He was 45. Had a wife and stepdaughter and 3 children. He had 4 altogether. And it was a shock. He was always a person, was always happy all the time, smiling, carrying on laughing. So yeah, hug your loved ones tight. Always tell them you love them when you leave, which is nice. The last time I saw him, it was "I love you, I love you." And I have a video that on my Ring camera that I saved, and I saved it because usually I say "I love you" first, and this time he said it first, so which is spooky kind of. So our street department. Anyhow, I saved that video, so I always have that to. We have a lot of videos. I have a lot of YouTube videos with him in it. I should have put it on my community page. I was going live. I never remember that crap. So speaking of the street department, I've been trying to get them to come and where the road is right there, put some asphalt and make it go down. So it doesn't hit the bottom of my little Volkswagen Beetle when I pull in and out of the garage. But yeah, the next project here is going to be ripping this porch off. It's all rotted. I think that indoor-outdoor carpeting was the worst thing. Because they laid it on the wood, and it got wet. The wind blew the rain in here and it rotted the wood underneath, not to mention the water that got under the porch, because that gutter's not good either. But I want to rip this porch off and pour a concrete, form and pour concrete. For those of you who aren't familiar with my channel, you can check it out and watch the videos if you want. Please like and share. I really appreciate it. And subscribe. I inherited this house. It was my grandmother's and then my mom's. It was built in like 1940s. And the people who used to live here, it was, well, you can see it if you watch the videos. It was terrible. So I had to get one of them giant roll-off dumpsters, and my two grandsons, Leonidas and Landon, they came over and helped me, and my younger sister helped me. And we filled that sucker up, man. It was all the way to the top, to the edge. And they was the boys were climbing up in it and stepping, pushing things down. And so, it was a chore, but I'm so grateful and I appreciate having my own home, because apartment living sucks. I mean, you don't have to mow, you don't have to shovel your snow, you don't have any upkeep, but being in an apartment around other people and the walls are so thin, it sucks. I don't ever want to go back to apartment living. If I can help it. If this house don't fall down around me. But I just finished the bedroom upstairs the other day. I'll have to do a video on that. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Macy? Is it Macy or Macy? How do you pronounce your name? Well, you can't really tell me. Sorry. Is it Macy? Happy birthday. Yeah, my older sister's was yesterday. She passed from cancer. My dad went from cancer. My older brother went from cancer. Younger brother in a car accident. Lost a lot of people. So it's just me, and there were 5 of us, so now it's just me and my little sister. And then my mom died from COPD. She quit smoking too late. So, yeah. So, yeah, last night was bad. I drank like a pint bottle of Bacardi rum. Buy my onesies. I'll buy my onesies. I had a slight hangover this morning. I was drunk last night. Oh my goodness. And I know that doesn't help, but Oh, he over there. He's got some shingles missing. We had such high winds and bad storms. Their underpinning came off. I don't know if you can see it laying over there. Yeah, so a lot of money to be made. We've had so many tornadoes here in Ohio, and we've had earthquakes. 3 earthquakes. Isn't that weird? I'll tell you that Mother Earth is just changing. Times they are changing. You know, if they would clean out those ditches there, do a better job at cleaning those out, that water wouldn't come straight down that road. I'm going to go to council meetings. I keep saying that. I need to go to council meetings and just go every meeting and complain until they're tired of looking at me and hearing my voice, and they fix it. My brother did that. There used to be a house right there, and where all them water bamboo is, and he didn't go to the meetings, but he called them. He called them every day. Finally, they got a hold of the person who owned it, and they made him raise it. So the what do they say? The greasy wheel, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Yeah, that's what it is. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Great Lakes Wellhead Incorporated. That must be gas and oil. Who my youngest boy works for. He works for gas and oil. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, they're chasing all the animals out of their natural habitats, raping the Mother Earth, but the people who work for them sure make good money. Let's say it's your birthday. Oh yeah, I ramble. I get on one subject and go off to another one. Yeah, my older sister's May 1st. My younger sister's May 9th. She was a twin. That's the brother that got killed in the car accident. He was 17. And then mine's the 22nd. So we're all May babies. Then my brother Les and my dad were April, and my mom was July. So what are you guys up to today? What are you doing? Where are y'all from? Oh, Planta, the East probably silent. Espada, I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. I'm so sorry. It's from Los Angeles, where it never snows. Well, up in the mountains. It's the only thing I hate here is the winters. I used to live in Florida for 4 years, Titusville, Florida, where the Kennedy Space Center is. I always got to see it go up, and we even got to see a night launch, and it did shake your windows. They closed down the beach for miles when they were launching the shuttles, and we moved the year right before there was going to be a night landing. We saw night launch, but not a night landing. Or not. Yeah, okay. Yeah, night landing. Yeah, they always landed. Where did they land? Was it Texas? They didn't land in Florida at the Kennedy Space Center. They landed somewhere else. And then the year they were going to land there, that's what it was. It wasn't going to be a night one. The year they were going to land there, we moved. But there was always big excitement in the town when that happened. I gotta weed my flower bed next. Tomorrow. I'm not doing anything else today. I'll be cracking a cold beer soon. But yeah, I just wanted to give everybody an update on the roof situation. So now I don't have to worry. I got it all done. You know, I had, how many people come here? Three people came to give estimates. One was $17,000. And my son was like, I had a metal roof put on for $13,000, you know? He said, don't do that. It's a shingle roof. The insurance company would only go with shingle roof. I think I forgot to mention that. And that sky looks gray over there. Black. It looks ominous. So yeah, we're supposed to get another storm. I'm so tired of this rain. Like I said, you have to mow every freaking week. Well, I do. I like to keep my yard looking nice. Nice as it can. But yeah, there's 2 lots here, and it's on the corner. The school's right up over the hill, the grade school. Right up over that top of that hill is the grade school. And town's not too far. It's a nice little town to live in. You know, I've left my door unlocked, went upstairs to bed, and everything was fine in the morning. I'll show you guys my little flower bed. The daffodils looked really pretty, but now, no, not so much. I have to take these reading glasses off to. Yeah, the house taxes aren't too much here, so that's nice. The county seat, they pay big taxes. And what else? I think we're a village. Well, we might be a town. But yeah, look what the rain did. These daffodils were so pretty. There was a bunch of them. I think there's a picture on my community page. I'm pretty sure there is. But I have a bunch like flowers on it, like a popcorn plant or something. And then, of course, these are irises. And there's another little rose bush. It's getting crowded out by the irises. I need to weed this so bad. Welcome to our garden.